Now, I like to share with you the Bliz Maxim about software, because the thing about there's so many tools out there when you're building a business, and a lot of them are gonna end up costing money, and you're gonna have like this monthly fee cost creep where you're like, there's a solution for absolutely everything, and suddenly you're paying for 50 different things, and you don't really have any much revenue, and you're like, holy cow, why am I spending so much money on these things? But if you start with certain philosophy about how to use and choose software, which is this is the maximum I'm going to share, maybe you can save some time, money, and headaches in the long term. Obviously, there's a moment where if you're large enough, there's no other solution. You're going to have to buy into some kind of system. My maxim is always use a free alternative unless there aren't any good free alternatives. So this is what I do. I look at all the alternatives. I hone on the ones that are free, and if none of those free alternatives is good enough, then I end up either building myself one, which is the hardest way of doing it, or buying, paying for an alternative. Now, all businesses processes are different, but most project management tools are generic. So unless you build your own custom software, there will be always limitations that will have a negative effect in overall productivity. Now, in my own business, this is 100% true. I could use, Asana, Basecamp, Trello, or Checklist, or Slack, or something like that, a combination of these tools. None of them would be as efficient as the tool that I've created for myself. Why? Because my company has very specific processes. A video has only so many stages that I need to track as a project manager. I don't need less, I don't need more. Well, anything extra that a project management tool offers me is just noise, it's just complexity, right? I have to train people they have to learn how to use it, all of that. You look at my system, and in one shot, you know how to project manage my entire company. If you can do that for your company, then you're in a good place. And we're going to discuss next, how do you know if you're in a good place to use the system that I use? Hey, did you enjoy this video? If you want to see more like this, just subscribe here. If you want a free gift, click here. Yeah. Which one is going to be the one you click? La 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 li 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 li. Oh.